All right, Dom here, Most Metal Cripple on YouTube. And who are you?
I'm James from the band Dishumane coming up, death metal
Hmm.
band, and we got in contact just mutually through YouTube. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool to finally be on your channel.
Yeah. I know you can't talk about it yet, right? Something cool happened with your band. Are you allowed to talk about it or no?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we got picked up by a Swedish label. I've refrained from saying which label it was because they want to make the announcement. So I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that it's a Swedish label. They want us to do a festival in 2027 already, so it's overwhelming but exciting. It's coming very fast,
Wow.
but it's been a long time coming and a lot of hard work.
Wow. Where's the festival at?
It's in Denmark, actually. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That's
it's a
really
lot.
cool.
Yeah, it's a bit
Cool,
much,
man.
but I kind of wanted to. I kind of wanted to send you the EP so you could listen to it, but I don't know, you know how labels are. You just want to be careful.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll hear it
Yeah.
eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So it is
well,
an EP coming out? It's an EP?
yeah, it's an EP coming out and we the artwork should be done by the end of this month and then it'll come out on vinyl, CD, cassettes. It's kind of weird to talk about it right now because the music's not here and the albums aren't here, but it's coming.
Yeah.
It's almost like a premature interview before the
Yeah.
drop.
So
It's cool.
has it been recorded? Is it done?
Oh yeah, it's fully done. Yeah.
Okay.
The other guys did a very good job on it. If anybody is curious to know like what type of music it is, it's very much like stuff to do with like incantation, Morpheus descends, deeds of
Mhm.
flesh, stuff like that. Very just nasty death metal. It's pretty cool. It's very fast, very riffy. um and part of what it's inspired me to do that is because a lot of death metal I hear nowadays is kind of not, there's not enough riffs in a lot of bands right now.
Mhm.
Not trying to
No, I
jab.
agree. No. It's true. Well, a lot of it is just generic. I mean, there's only so many times you can hear a fast death metal band. You know,
Yeah, you,
there has to be some sort of songcraft there.
yeah, I agree. I think I love like brutal death metal. I love war metal. I love all these very extreme gore grind. I love all this stuff, but I
Hmm.
think there comes a point where bands lose track of making good songs and they just try to be as heavy as possible. But the
Hmm.
problem with that is there's always going to be another band that's heavier than your band. So what you really need to focus on is making good songs at the end of the day, in my opinion.
Right.
Something
Well,
that people
right
can
off
remember.
the yeah, right off the bat, I was going to thank you because your last video you did a whole video on King Diamond, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that made me dive back in because I love Abigail, and I don't know why I never just went beyond that. But
Yeah.
this past week, I've listened to Fatal Portrait a few times.
Oh, that's cool,
Um,
man.
yeah, them.
Yeah.
I listened to them like last night. Last night I listened to Conspiracy. I'm up to Conspiracy right now.
Oh,
All
that's
all
amazing.
because of your video too. All because of your video.
Oh, wow. Dude,
Yeah,
that means a lot because I'm a gigantic King Diamond fan. Uh,
yeah,
it's the
yeah. It's awesome.
favorite heavy metal ever. Merciful Fate and King Diamond.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with it. I mean, so
No,
far
yeah.
my so far Fatal Portrait has actually, aside from Abigail, that's probably my favorite. But right now I'm really digging Fatal Portrait, especially the candle. I love that
Oh
song.
yeah, fantastic, man. That's a
Yeah.
great album.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
Abigail was one of the first albums that I got into metal with to begin with, and it's actually the first record I ever purchased was an Abigail picture disc, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's cool. I'm glad you're getting into more of it though, because it's all very good.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And I need to get into Merciful Fate as well. I wanted to take care of King Diamond first and check all that stuff out. Then I'll go back and I'll get more into Merciful Fate because I really haven't
Yeah.
done much discovery there either.
Yeah, you won't regret it. It's a hell of a journey going through King Diamond and Merciful Fate. I've never found anything else quite like it. It really feels like a journey going through that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little imposing at first, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
it's doable though. I can do it. Some other bands have
I get it.
discographies
Yeah.
that don't end, you know.
I know.
Like
Yeah.
you know.
We have Motorhead's one, right? Like they have a million albums.
Well, I'm thinking more like Nunslaughter. They're hard to get into.
Oh man, Nunslaughter's got a lot of shit. Yeah. I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
I have quite a few Nunslaughter releases, but yeah, how do you collect everything from them? They're just
yeah,
man.
yeah.
uh
I think I bought Red is the Ripping Color of Death on CD, and that I
that's a
I feel
fine
I'm such
album.
a lightweight. It is good. Yeah, I dig that one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I think with King Diamond it's like there's a lot, but there's not too much. And at the same time, the more you listen to King Diamond albums and Merciful Fate, the more you kind of realize that each album is very interesting. It's never the same thing done twice, so it keeps
right,
you
right.
engaged more. It's not boring, you know?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And as far as
Um,
Nunslaughter, man, like yeah, you've heard like have you heard Hell's Unholy Fire or Goat?
I've heard Goat. I like
Yeah.
Goat.
Yeah, Hell's
Hell's
Unholy
Unholy.
Fire is amazing.
Is that one of the full lengths?
That's their debut. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, maybe I have heard it. I know I've heard Goat.
Yeah,
Um,
it's they're a good band though. Like
yeah,
I don't know. I think some people discount them, but I think Nunslaughter's one of my more they're pretty high up on my list of bands, honestly.
yeah, and I
So
think they're getting ready to release something new here soon.
yeah,
This
they've
year,
been working
actually.
on something. So that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So what? I
And
was going to ask. Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
sorry.
No,
No,
go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
ask away, man.
Okay. All right. No, I was
Sorry.
going to ask about your YouTube channel. I've been trying to um, ingratiate myself with the metal community here on YouTube by
Mhm.
interviewing different metal YouTubers. And like with yours, when did you actually start YouTubing? And like who were some of the YouTubers that inspired you to start making videos of your own?
Okay. So there's kind of two answers to this, and I'll tell you why. We'll get to that. But first thing is technically I started my channel like 6 years ago or 7 years ago. I made a couple videos. I think my first video was on Mortal Decay actually, maybe. It
Mm,
wasn't 5 years ago. It was less than that for that one. But I had videos before that that have since been like deleted because I just didn't like them anymore.
mm,
But I made a video on Mortal Decay's Forensic because they came out with a tape reissue. Because I really got into that album, and I decided to talk about it because I didn't see a single other video on YouTube about that release specifically. So I made a video, made a few more videos. Then I kind of just stopped caring a little bit because the channel wasn't really getting any traction, and I was like, ah dude, like whatever, like if nobody's gonna watch, I'm just gonna enjoy my music alone because the you don't make I don't just do YouTube for myself. It's for people to watch and communicate
Right.
too, like community stuff, you know.
Hmm.
But then I came back because I'm a huge. It's all thanks to the band Deeds of Flesh, really, because I'm a huge fan of that band. And one day,
Hmm.
I was like looking at my CDs and my records and my tapes, and I was like, dude, I have a shit ton of this stuff. One of my favorite bands. I want to do a video, kind of doing a light documentary about the band and all the releases. It was just a I wouldn't call it a documentary. It's like a half documentary and half just showing stuff off. But that's kind of what
Hmm.
got me into it. And then I've been meeting really cool people on YouTube, like yourself.
Okay.
Yeah,
um,
that's
yeah.
basically it, though.
Were there any specific YouTubers that you watched like 5, 6 years ago that made you decide, man, I think I could do that?
Yes, actually, there was. So everybody knows Jimmy from the Block. Gotta
Hmm.
shout him out for one.
Right.
He showed me a lot of brutal death metal stuff. Not everything. I was into a lot of the stuff he talks about before he talked about it, but he
Hmm.
did get me into Mortal Decay, which is one of my favorite bands, and then Scattered Remnants too. The other stuff I got into on my own, but those two bands are staples in my listening, and I just liked his style because he would just record. He didn't edit his videos. He just recorded, and it was
Hmm.
just, and I kind of prefer that. And I started originally back before like J Dog was doing his channel too, but
Yeah.
he was another one that kind of like helped me be like, yeah, I'll get back into it. I mean, this dude just makes daily videos talking shit about stuff, so it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that too, not to that degree,
Yeah.
but you know, I really liked this channel because even if I didn't always agree with him, I agreed with a lot of stuff he said, and it's entertaining, you know.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
then
Sure.
I liked the bigger channel like Wyatt X Him too. Great documentaries,
Hmm.
more of a black metal channel, but awesome stuff. And I it's really I'm not like thinking of everybody, and I feel bad if I left people out, but those are some big ones, you know.
Right.
Killbot Gorgor too. I want to mention him. He was fun to
Okay. Yeah.
watch.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen his stuff too.
And he was a little
Um,
more, he had some music that wasn't just metal, which was interesting too.
right. Right.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. I would.
Yeah.
How did you actually get into? Did you have like an older sibling, or how did you actually get into death metal, black metal?
Oh, I love this question. Yeah. Um, this is so I got to really think about this, man. Because there's like a multitude of factors that played a part. Um, so I've been playing guitar. It goes back to guitar really. I've been playing
Hmm.
guitar since I was a little kid, really, and I never was fully invested in guitar until I met this guitar teacher. So I was always learning stuff like Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, all the blues stuff, the rock stuff, you know, the standard stuff you learn on
Right.
guitar. It
Right.
was never fun to play though. That stuff didn't like I have a very ADD mind, so I need stuff to be like I need the speed, I need some type of ferocity. Um so I got this guitar teacher named Mike. I only knew him for like a year, but he helped me progress a lot. And he introduced me to Slayer, Celtic Frost, Morbid Angel, Venom, Exodus, Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, you know, the
Wow.
big staples. Merciful Fate
Hmm.
too, that was another one. And he got me playing all this stuff, and then I was like, holy shit, guitar's actually fun. So I needed to be playing metal to think it was fun. That was what it was.
Hmm.
And then from there, I got into the Florida death metal scene. Very typical. Morbid Angel Covenant was one of the first records I ever heard.
Hmm.
And then it was, and then I got into all the Norwegian black metal as well as the Swedish
Right.
stuff like Bathory and Marduk, you know. But yeah, it's really him. And then as far as me discovering music, the way I do it is not usual. I do it kind of the old-fashioned way. I kind of discover music just on my own, just scrolling through distros and looking stuff up online. I don't really get recommendations very much except from a handful of people. But most of the bands I listen to, I just discovered on my own, really.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I I hope you can't hear that. There's a vacuum cleaner in the
It's
background.
okay, man. And I was gonna say,
Jesus.
I hope I'm not giving these answers too long, you know.
Oh no, no, no. If no, I'll interrupt you if I get really bored or something.
All right,
uh,
man. Yeah,
but no,
please
I was
do,
going to
because I
ask
can
you
go
though.
off.
Well, no, when you were talking about getting into Morbid Angel and stuff like that. Uh,
Yeah,
how I need to ask, like, how old are you?
maybe this is probably like 15, 16, probably.
No, I mean now. How old are you?
Oh, I'm 24. Yeah.
Holy shit, dude! You're
Mm-hmm.
20. Oh my god, you're a puppy. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dude, no, your knowledge, I have to say though, your knowledge of extreme music is very impressive for someone of your age. Because I'm a relic compared to you.
How old
Um,
are you?
I'm 41, dude.
Oh, I actually thought you were younger. I thought
Thank
you were
you.
in your 30s.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
I'm yeah,
assumed.
I'm 41. Like, yeah, I feel you're making me feel ancient. I interviewed someone the other day who was 25. He's another
Oh,
guy on
wow.
YouTube. I don't know if you know him or not. I think he was on J Dog's channel as well.
What was his name?
Devin,
Oh,
Mortal
yeah,
Throne
yeah.
of Devin.
Yeah.
He's 25, and now you're 24. Good lord. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll be 25 this month at the end of the month,
Oh,
so
okay. Oh, okay.
basically,
Well, happy birthday then.
oh,
Um,
thank you. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I appreciate you saying that, but uh it's the reason I'm not saying this to be on an ego trip or anything, but the reason I know a lot about metal is because I listen to it from like almost the moment I wake up to when I go to bed every day since the day I got into it.
Right.
So it's not and I don't really casually listen to metal. It's kind of just there always for me. I can't turn it off. I'm
It's a
addicted. It's like
psychotic
cocaine.
need,
It's
right?
cocaine to me, and it's
Uh-huh.
almost a religion to me, and some people would think that's corny, but it's like I mean, this is what I believe in, man. It's this
Right.
music. Yeah.
No, dude, I totally I get it. I mean, I'm even someone I actually do have religious beliefs, but
Hmm.
I can say that music that's a part of my religion. My family doesn't understand that at all.
Yeah. Well,
You
music doesn't get that deep for most people.
right, right.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, even I can listen to a band like I can listen to Christian metal, death metal. I can listen to
Yeah.
satanic stuff. I can listen to all of it. It's
Same,
all
dude.
just metal to me.
The ideology things don't bother me because the way I see metal is that it should be unrestricted and unrestrained, you know? The
Yeah,
moment you try to censor anything, whether it's horrible or it's a Christian thing, it's like either way you're censoring it. And to me, censorship has zero place in metal.
yeah. That goes without saying. Absolutely.
Yeah, but
Um,
it goes without saying to us, but I mean, there's,
right.
you know how it is these days.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
So,
Okay. So okay, what is? Let me ask a J Dog question then, because
all right, cool.
he asks everyone this question,
Mhm.
and it's a good question. But in your opinion, in your cultured 24-year-old opinion, what was the first death metal album? Oh, you blacked out on me. I might have to edit this out. I think he's trying to come back. Let's see. What do I need to do here? Hmm. I think he's trying to come back. Let me see if I can. Okay, maybe he'll come back. He just left, so he'll probably come back in. I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna have to edit this. Let's hope that I won't have to edit this. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Fucking phone
Yeah.
call, man.
Oh, a phone.
Dude, it's
All right.
funny. Right when you're mentioning the J-Dog question, I get the fucking phone ringing. Oh my
Dude.
God. Unreal. The
All right, that's
timing.
cool though. That's cool. I'm leaving it in, man. I'm just gonna leave it in.
All right, yeah, it's kind of funny timing with the J-Dog thing.
Yeah.
How many times
Okay.
that dude's like, this fucking phone?
Yeah, I know. So yeah, okay. What, in your opinion, what is the first death metal, the true death metal album?
Oh shit, man.
Yeah,
This is,
putting you on the
yeah.
spot.
I mean, all right. Is it okay if I give two different answers? Like,
No, dude, no. You can pick one, man. That's the rule. You got to
all
pick
right,
one. It can be
shit.
one A
All
and
right.
one B. One A,
I've
one
had,
B.
sorry?
One A and one B.
All right. Well, ultimately, I'll expand on this a little bit, but
Sure.
ultimately, I do agree with the vast majority, and I think the older guys are right that Seven Churches does deserve to be the first death metal album.
Mm,
Contrary to everybody calling it a thrash album, which yes, it has a lot of thrash in it. It has the odd time signatures of death metal more than those other thrash records. Like let's say Pleasure to Kill from Creator, for example. It's like
mm,
that's a very brutal record, but it doesn't quite have some of the time signatures or the vocals that would later be on the death metal, you know.
mm-hmm.
Um, so I think Seven Churches is truly like it does embody, and they have the song Death Metal with which starts off with the drumming, and
Right.
it just you know, it just makes sense. I think that's kind of an objective truth in my opinion. So I'm gonna go Seven Churches, but if I
Okay.
expand the answer a little bit further, I will say, you know, you had other bands like Necrophagia very early too, and you
Mm-hmm.
had Master. I mean, they were doing it
Yeah.
even a little bit earlier. And the first thing that really screams modern death metal, like death metal, how it's going to sound for the rest of history, is Abominations of Desolation,
Mm,
1986, even though it didn't come out till 1991.
mm-hmm.
That Morbid Angel to me is like the first band that really like sounded like death metal as we know it, if that makes
Right.
sense. So
Yeah.
hopefully that's a good
My an-
answer.
yeah. Well, they're all good answers. That's the thing. They're any answer is a good answer, but
Yeah. But
my
if you
my
want
answer
one,
is different.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my answer is different. See, I'm going to go. If you're just talking musically, to me, the first death metal album is Hell Awaits, Slayer.
See, there you go. I was gonna mention that too. I agree with you.
Yeah,
Musically, and I'll drop the bomb too. Musically, Hell Awaits is more death metal than Seven Churches.
it is.
Said it
Yeah,
here first.
yeah. If you listen to Kill Again, I've said this before on the channel,
Yeah.
but if you listen to Kill Again, the vocal patterns, if just replace Tom with Corpse Grinder,
Mhm.
that's a death metal song.
There you go.
You know,
Hell Awaits is not very thrashy, is it? Honestly, overall,
no,
it's
not
and
really.
there's parts that sound like incantation too. I mean, it's got those
Yeah.
death doomy parts and stuff. Yeah, I totally agree with that. That's a fantastic answer, and I think anybody who disagrees with that is not they're not listening to Hell Awaits like in that way. They're thinking about it in the way that everybody calls it. It's a thrash album, but not really, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah. When I hear it, I hear Cannibal Corpse. To me, it's
Yeah,
basically
me
just
too.
it's
I
eaten
agree.
back to life. It's eaten back to life
Totally, dude.
before eaten back to life. Um, but
That's a yeah. That I
no,
like that
possessed
answer
is a good
more than
answer
my
though.
answer.
Well, no, your answer is good too, though. I mean, it's hard to get around seven churches, and
Yeah, I
it's hard
mean
to
it
get
is.
around that. And it's hard to get around Scream Bloody Gore. I mean,
Yeah.
Death is
Well,
one of
you
my
have to
favorite
mention that
bands.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. And
Um,
then I
yeah.
also like just one more thing on while we're on the topic is that you have to mention Carcass in my opinion too. I'm not even the
Mm,
biggest Carcass fan, but they were so brutal when they came out with Reka Putrefaction in 1988. Like that stuff is just unreal for the time it came out. Like
mhm.
unbelievably brutal.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm not really into Carcass much either. I mean,
Yeah.
I like some of the more melodic stuff, like Heartwork.
Hmm.
I'm okay with that. Um, I don't.
I'm
Do you listen
actually
to?
sorry.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, we're having a politeness battle over here. All right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that I'm actually much more interested in the bands that were inspired by Carcass than Carcass themselves, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. And
So
that's
like a band
probably
like Impaled.
blasphemous, but
I like Impaled more than Carcass. Like people will want to pitchfork me and burn me for saying that, but
I
that's my
I like
truth,
it.
man.
I like Exhumed more than Carcass.
Same, yeah.
You know.
Me too. I will
Yeah.
take Slaughter Cult and Anatomy is Destiny over anything they did.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love Anatomy is Destiny. That
Yeah,
was
because
actually
you're more into
my
melodic stuff
introduction.
too, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like more melodics. I
Yeah.
like all the guitar solo stuff. Anything with solos. I'm into it. Um,
So you Swedish death metal fan, I'm assuming?
yeah. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I don't love. I don't actually. I don't love Entombed that much.
Yeah.
Um, like when it, I love
The
Swedish
other
black
Swedish bands
metal.
are yeah, yeah. Swedish black metal's something else, ain't it?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Lord Belial.
Yeah, dude, Lord Belial Enter the Moonlight Gate. That is
Yeah.
just yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. It's
Yeah, I love that one. And Angel Grinder from them is a really good record.
mhm,
Unholy
yeah.
Crusade. I
Yeah,
like all
Unholy
that stuff.
Crusade, fantastic. Yeah, Lord Belial I think is kind of underrated.
Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy. I mean, as far as pure Swedish death metal, I do like Early Grave. Um,
Hmm.
the usuals, I guess you would say.
Yeah,
Um,
dismembers and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I don't really like most of the Gothenburg stuff,
Hmm.
with the exception of the Jester Race by In Flames. I love that album.
Yeah. The funny thing too is that I'm like on my YouTube channel, I mainly talk about like black metal and brutal death metal. But
Hmm.
like I, that's why I was happy to make the King Diamond video because I've been making too much extreme metal stuff and I'm like guys, like I like all types of shit. Like I like the
Hmm.
Jester race, and that might surprise some people who watch me because they're like, this fucker likes Gorgasm and Brodekin and stuff. So well, I like that stuff too, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even listen to
there's
that
room
many
for all of
brutal
it to
bands.
me.
Yeah,
Sorry?
I don't really listen. I don't really listen to that many brutal death metal bands. I mean, I do love one of my favorite bands is Dying Fetus. I guess that counts.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, and what era of Dying Fetus are you like more into the early stuff or the later
All of
stuff?
them. I
All
love
of it?
all of it. Oh
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're good,
for a
man.
long time, my favorite was Destroy the Opposition. Um, but nowadays, I kind of lean towards Killing on Adrenaline. But I also
Coming on
love,
Adrenaline's
you
a
know,
beast.
oh man, yeah. But Reign Supreme, Descendant to Depravity. and I really liked the most recent album.
Oh yeah,
Make them
that's
beg,
good.
yeah, make them beg for death, I
For
believe it
death,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, I really like that
I
one.
like Wrong
So
One to Fuck With, especially uh,
yeah,
late
yeah,
later on. I don't know, that one stood out to me. But
yeah,
yeah,
that's a good
Killing
one
on
too.
Adrenaline's my favorite right now as well, so that's funny.
Yeah, I mean it does change though, because I could
Yeah,
probably
it's
listen
a
to a Dying
consistent
Fetus
band.
record every day. Yeah, very
Yeah.
very consistent.
If you
Yeah,
like one, you'll probably like them all, basically.
yeah. So what's your favorite? Where do you stand on Cannibal Corpse? Because they're probably my favorite extreme metal band. So what's your take on them?
They're the kings of death metal for a reason. So there you go. I mean,
Right.
nobody's put in that much work. There's no death metal band that put in that level of work and effort and puts on those types of live shows. I've seen so many death metal bands. Cannibal Corpse not even my favorite death metal band, but as far as their work ethic and how hard they work and how good their live performances, like nobody can compete with that. That's their next
Yeah.
level, and they're the kings for a reason. I mean, these guys made weight like I think a lot of younger people, if they skip over Cannibal Corpse, especially, you have to remember like in the 90s, these guys were getting involved with politicians and stuff. Like they were being talked about
Yeah.
by politicians. I mean, like that's fucking crazy,
hmm
you know? And
Yeah.
the band just broke so many boundaries in the 90s, even though I wasn't around back there. I know my history though, so it's like
hmm
they Cannibal Corpse did so much, and then you want to talk consistency, talk about a band where if you like one you'll like them all. It's like you can't go
Pretty
wrong.
much.
It's like every time another Cannibal record comes out, it's like it's gonna be good, you know, it's gonna like at the bare
hmm
minimum it's gonna be good. And I think there are some people who claim to not like Cannibal Corpse just because it's I've noticed this thing where people think it's cool to not like legendary metal bands, and I don't get it really, but yeah, I think they're the kings for a
Yeah.
reason.
I mean, if you don't like them genuinely, if you really don't like them, that's
Yeah,
fine. That's your taste
yeah,
thing.
but give
But
good reasons for why you don't.
yeah,
Don't just say they're gay or something, you know.
right,
Like
right.
tell me why
Yeah,
they're not good.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, my favorite death metal vocalist is George. Um,
Yeah, George
and
is
I mean,
incredible.
the word you use, consistency, is. I mean, I don't know how he can still. He's 50 something now. He's got to be in his 50s, and he can
Yeah.
still do what he does. I mean, that's incredible to me.
Yeah, he's a wild man, dude. And the fact that he does those highs and the lows, the just high
hmm
screams. And last time I saw him on tour, he almost sounded better than I've ever heard him in the past. You know? He almost sounds better with age. It's crazy.
Yeah,
He's doing something right. He was definitely born for that job. That is for
yeah, he
sure.
was. Yeah, absolutely.
And
Um,
I always try to get front row at Cannibal, and I try to windmill with George. I do that every time I see him. And
the
then the
first
next
time
day
I
my
saw,
neck is fucked, and I'm like, how does he do it every night?
of course, yeah, no, the first time I saw Cannibal Corpse, they let me sit on the side of the. I wasn't actually on the stage in front of the people, but
Hmm.
because I was in a wheelchair, they let me sit off to the side of the stage in the area where the band stands before they go on stage.
Oh, that's
And
sick.
yeah, so I was got like a, I had a great angle on George all night. And man, the whole show he was just going insane. I have
Yeah,
no idea how. I don't know how he hasn't
yeah.
snapped his neck.
He's a
yeah,
maniac, man. Like,
yeah,
and he's just got that stage presence like no one else too, and his little
yeah,
jokes, you know, and everything. Um, but then the band too. I think that's another thing Cannibal Corpse doesn't quite get talked about enough for is how technical their songs are to play. Like
yeah,
their songs are not easy, you know? They're like
yeah.
a lot of those Cannibal songs are actually a lot harder to pull off than a Suffocation song, honestly. and people don't really
Yeah.
think of it that way. But if you play an instrument, you would know.
Yeah, I mean, even someone like me who doesn't actually play an instrument, you can tell, especially the
Yeah,
later stuff, it's more complex.
yeah. I guess maybe some people are just in denial about it. I don't know.
But
You
yeah,
know,
no, I love
people
that
are weird
stuff.
with this stuff, so it's whatever.
Yeah. Well, what kind of, let's see, what videos are you coming out with soon? What's the next? Because you've done a top 20 black metal video, right? Top 20
Hmm.
black metal
Yeah.
records, um, which I enjoyed that
Yeah.
one.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Did you have any albums in common with that?
Now I'm sitting there, I can't remember what was on the list.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Honestly, that wasn't a great question because it's like, yeah, that's
uh,
not easy to remember something like that.
I watched it a few weeks ago, so yeah. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know I know there
I
were a
don't even
couple.
remember everything I had in my own video, so
You know, what's weird, dude. Like for some reason, with black metal, with death metal, I can kind of put together probably a top 10, but with black metal, for some reason, I can't. I don't know. I can't think of what would be my top 10 albums. I have no clue. I mean, I love
yeah.
it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't even know. I mean, I would probably. I do love Ishan from Emperor. I love his solo
Hmm.
stuff.
Okay.
I love some of his solo stuff more than Emperor, to be honest.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
yeah. But there's also weird, more obscure stuff. I mean, I don't know. Like, have you heard of a band called Obtained Enslavement?
Doesn't ring a bell, actually.
Okay, you would dig them. They're basically symphonic black metal. Their
Okay.
last record from like '98 was symphonic black metal. I can't remember where they're from off the top of my head, but they're a really cool band. I think you would dig them.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll have to check them out.
but I didn't let you answer the question though. What's your next video going to be?
Um, I have a lot of ideas. Some days I think of I definitely got to do I mean, an obvious one is a top 20 death metal list because I've done that for thrash and black
Mm,
metal, so that's an
right.
obvious one. I was thinking about making a motivational video telling people, like, saying why you should start a YouTube channel because there's a few channels that say like, oh, there's enough YouTube channels, don't start one. But in my opinion, there's always room for another person, and
Sure.
everybody's got different shit to say. And I'm interested in watching all these individuals. I'm actually
Hmm.
not one of the people that thinks like, ah, there's enough, dude. Get that the fuck out of here. Like, I don't really see it that way. I think there's always room for more. And it helps keep it
Hmm.
alive. So
Right. No, I
yeah.
agree. Are
Yeah,
you
different
also
people. You don't want to just watch the same one person all the time.
are you also into are you a horror nerd as well? I'm a big horror nerd.
I am not a horror nerd, but I am a horror lightweight, but I do have a tiny horror movie collection, stuff with like Lucio Fulci and stuff.
Oh, I love Fulci.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zombie is like my favorite zombie movie ever.
Oh, Zombie's great. Yeah. My favorite
Yeah,
Fulci is City of the Living Dead, aka The Gates of Hell.
that one is
That's a
really
great one.
good too. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I like the first zombie just or yeah, or yeah, zombie. It was zombie in Europe, but zombie 2 over here, correct?
Zombie too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I like that because a lot of zombie movies don't feel scary, and that one kind of does because I don't know, the setting of a tropical island with zombies, something about it it's just freaky. And the way they made the zombies and the gore, it was so advanced for the time, I
Oh
think.
yeah, yeah. And plus the
Yeah.
shark scene is awesome.
Yeah, the shark eating the zombie. Yeah, and the sound,
Yeah.
that's the other thing is the soundtrack. That's it right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just that theme song of just the little beat going on, and then the
Hmm.
yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, I love his. I guess you would call them the four zombie. I think, well, not really all zombie movies, because I mean, thinking about it, I mean, there's the House by the Cemetery. I guess you could call that a zombie movie.
Yeah,
Um,
but which one is it? There's one that gets a little more like fantasy feeling, like just
the Beyond,
could be that one. I can't remember,
probably
but
the Beyond. That's one
there's
of his
one that
main
feels
four,
more like
like a dream.
magical. Yeah, like a dream. Yeah.
Probably you're probably thinking of the Beyond, and I
Okay.
love
Yeah.
that one too.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I'm
and
not a
then
nerd. I like as far as new horror, I actually really like the new Terrifier movies and stuff. I mean, those are pretty sick.
yeah, yeah, me too, dude. I
You're a fan of those?
rewatched. Well, yeah, I like the first two. I wasn't crazy about. I didn't like the second one. Um,
Wow, dude, you are speaking my language because look, I liked the first and second one, but the third one was the shit. That one.
dude, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dude, I'm glad
right
that you said
on.
that because everybody's like everybody I talk to and everybody I watch online is like Terrifier 2, Terrifier 2. I'm like, dude, the third one, I'm telling you, the third one is the best.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. The second
Yeah.
one is just way too long, dude.
Yeah, and it's just not as interesting. Like having like an evil fucking Santa Claus that's fucking killing children is like so fucked. Like it's just
Yeah,
and the fact the other thing like you'll meet there's obviously there's horror movies that push the boundaries more than Terrifier. But the fact that Terrifier is that mainstream and like I couldn't believe the shit they showed in the theaters. I was like, holy
yeah,
shit, man. Like it's unreal how they get
dude.
away with it.
I saw when I went to go see it, the Terrifier 3 at the theater. I went with one of my best friends, and there's that scene where what's her name? The girl without a face. She's evil, and uh, you
Oh
know who I'm
dude,
talking
yeah,
about.
she's nasty as fuck.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The scene where she takes the blade, like the rusty blade, and puts it between her legs. At
Oh
that
my
point,
god.
I leaned over to my friend and I was like, "This is the number one movie in America," because it was, and I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it. You didn't,
And
and
she
you didn't
isn't
really
she
hear.
doing that what?
Well, you didn't really hear much blowback from it either, which I can't believe.
No. No, yeah, it was like really highly rated actually.
Yeah,
That movie did fucking amazing, dude. Like
yeah,
that like broke records, I think. And I think
yeah.
the budget was like $2 million and they like
Mm-hmm.
they made a lot of money on that one. But good
Oh
for
yeah,
them. I mean,
yeah,
but I just liked Art's design in that movie, dude. Just I think he looks cooler dressed up as Santa, to be honest, with like the white hair and shit. It's just, dude, the
yeah.
Santa scene is fucking amazing when he's
Oh yeah,
like
with
pissing
Flint
on his
Howard.
lap and stuff,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that's a
and he's
great
like
scene.
freezing him and cracking him with the hammer. It's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
so you know
Terrifier
they're
4
gonna
is gonna
do
be
part
a
four. Oh
four.
yeah,
Yeah, four is gonna have to be pretty fucking gnarly if they want, because they keep one up.
yeah.
Their goal is to like one up the previous movie each time.
I don't know how they could. I mean, unless they just kill a bunch of babies. I don't know what else
I
they could
know, yeah,
possibly do.
that's what they're gonna have to do next. It's gonna have to actually, because they kill kids in Terrifier 3, but they're gonna have
Hmm.
to show it if they want to outdo Terrifier 3.
Yeah,
Um, and I know some people were bothered about the kids thing, but I wasn't because I was like, dude, I mean, this is the movie's purpose. Like we're trying to push the
hmm,
boundaries. So,
yeah. That
you don't
doesn't
like it,
really.
don't watch it.
To me, it wasn't really pushing anything too far.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
you probably know the underground movies that are just there's worse stuff
yeah,
out there
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah,
for
yeah.
mainstream, it's pretty fucked.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
which I
definitely
like, you know.
it's the most extreme film to ever be number one at the box office, without a doubt.
Yeah, I don't even think it's close, honestly.
Yeah,
Probably
it's
not,
nuts.
yeah. Because, like, yeah, and then, like the shower scene, man, the shower scene, that is something.
Yeah,
Like, and it looks real. It looks so real.
yeah, the effects are incredible.
Yeah, that
Um,
effects team is just unbelievable.
yeah, I don't know. I'll be curious to see what, I can't remember her name right now off the top of my head. The actress who's the final girl in, the Terrifier
Sienna.
two and three, right? Whoever
Yeah,
whatever her real name is, I'll be interested to see what she does from here, because I mean,
yeah,
there's probably some pressure on her to be a scream queen and only do horror films, but I mean, she
yeah.
could do that. But
Hmm.
she's talented as hell, and
Yeah, she's
not
awesome.
yeah, she's not bad looking either. I'll say that much.
No, you're not wrong. But
Yeah,
but it'll be interesting in Terrifier 4 too, because I think it'll be a little bit more fantasy based, judging off of her getting, the hell thing, and the gates of hell are open. She wants to go
yeah,
save her niece or her
yeah,
cousin or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. It's her
Yeah.
niece.
It'll probably be the
Yeah.
final Terrifier too, I think.
Well, you would think, but I mean, if it makes money, they're going to do another one at some
Yeah.
point.
And
Even if,
dude, yeah, I was gonna say like that's true, and I'd be a sucker honestly, because I feel like I won't want it to end with one more. Like I really like Terrifier. I want
dude, I'll
more.
see them. If they keep making them, I will see them, because
Yeah.
I fully support horror franchises that just refuse to
Mhm.
end, no matter how ridiculous they get.
Yeah.
Because I
Well, the
mean,
thing about
growing,
Terrifier is that I don't think they've missed yet. I mean, you said two is a little long, but
mm,
even then, it's like I don't know. I think even that is it's a good movie still.
yeah, I mean, I growing up with, like, I would go to the video store as a kid, and I would see
Mhm.
all of the Friday the 13th movies on the rack. Like, at that point, there were 8 of them. But I mean, just seeing them all there, it's kind of like, oh man. So I love
Yeah.
the fact that there's going to be a franchise like that for kids now.
Hmm.
Like the Saw movies, they're up to what, 10 or
Yeah,
11
yeah.
Saw.
And
So
I
yeah,
think
that's cool.
it depends on like what type of person you are, because there's people who look at them like, oh, really, another one of these? But then there's people who are like, oh, it's cool because you're keeping that alive, and it's like you said, you're giving it to younger people, and
Hmm.
you want more of it sometimes, right? You don't always want to just watch the same one all the time. So
Right,
what if you're in
right.
the mood? What if you're in the mood to watch Saw and you've watched all the ones that exist a million times? It's like you probably want a new one if you're into it.
I hope I don't think they've done it yet with any of the Terrifier movies, but I think it would be a good opportunity with the next one to do like an all death metal soundtrack. I
I
think that would
agree,
be
dude.
sick.
That's what I think is funny about some of the movies and TV shows that are like ultra brutal and violent and stuff, and then they use like it's like what is this song you picked? Like you picked like Taylor
Yeah,
Swift, man. It's like what are you doing? Like, let's get some death metal in here. Like, there's a guy
yeah,
hacking people up with the chainsaw. Let's make the music match.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Uh,
Yeah.
there's a big, I think there's a big through line, excuse me,
Hmm.
with horror and metal. I mean, to me, they go together. It's like peanut butter and jelly. I'm always really confused when I meet people, and these people do exist, where they
Hmm.
love horror, but they hate heavy metal. They won't listen to anything that's close to metal. And I'm like, really? I mean, it's just, to me, they go together so well. Some people love metal, but they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't watch horror movies. There's too gory. From like, what? How old are you? I just
I
can't
know
get
it's
it.
they do go to they do really go together because either way, if you say that you can't handle metal music, but you can watch horror movies, you could make the argument that, well, watching people be murdered is a lot worse than listening to music about it. And it
Yeah,
works both ways too. But then there's albums like Disgorge Mexico, which have actual dead people on the album cover. And it's
yeah,
like, I mean, if you're into that album and you can't handle watching a horror movie, that doesn't even make sense. Like that album cover is
yeah.
worse than like almost any horror movie out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can understand saying, well, I don't like splatter movies, but okay, I can get
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's
Um,
fair. I mean,
I don't even listen to Goregrind myself. I'm
mhm.
not really into grindcore that much.
Yeah,
Any
it's
kind of
not my
grind.
favorite, but
Yeah.
the band, in my opinion, when it comes to grind, the bands that do it really good.
Okay. Well,
But the
who,
majority of it,
in your
sorry.
opinion, who is the best gore grind band then? For someone who wanted to get into it?
Okay, so like something that is somewhat accessible still too.
Sure.
Well, first thing that comes to mind, if I have to say one gore grind band,
We
I
don't have to
would
pick just
say
one.
okay. Well, obvious pick would be Exhumed, but they're
Hmm.
not fully gore grind.
Right. Right.
Impaled's another one. General Surgery, the first 7 inch.
Mm,
Dead Infection is one. Surgical Disembowelment. That's like
okay.
that's a good starting point because it's almost more of a death metal album with gore grind leanings. But as
Hmm.
far and I already know people are gonna be like, oh, this dude just sharing J Dog's opinion. It's not that. I was into this band before he made his channel, I swear.
Yeah.
But gotta go with these guys right here, Hemorrhage.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
I think Hemorrhage. The thing about Hemorrhage, is that it's very heavy. It's very disgusting, very nasty, but it's done in a tongue-in-cheek type of way, and it's all very catchy music. Like when you listen to Hemorrhage, it's not just a bunch of blasting and fucking like whatever. It's like
Hmm.
they really write songs that get stuck in your head. It's almost like punk music where everything is just Hemorrhage is honestly really easy listening in my opinion. Like
Hmm.
they're heavy, but the way they make their songs is very easy to listen to and digest.
I'm familiar with him. I don't think I've heard that much from them. That's the band. There's a blonde chick in that band, isn't there?
Yeah, Anna, her and
Is she the
Louisma.
guitarist?
Yeah, she's the guitarist, and Louisma's the other guitarist, and they're actually married. So that's kind
Oh,
of a
okay. I
cool
didn't know
setup.
that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds cool to be married with the other guitar player.
Dude, it it drives me nuts when people. I don't know if you're familiar with the band Ginger.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've heard of
Well,
them.
it it drives me nuts when people listen to them. It's like, dude, she's a girl and she's in a metal bit. Dude, where the hell have you been? This has been going on for decades. People think that's a
Yeah.
new thing.
No, it's
It's
really
nuts.
not, dude. And I don't know why people care whether it's a guy or a girl. I mean, good metal's good metal. So,
Right. Exactly.
but yeah, I've never got that. I mean, I don't know. It's like, are you gay, man? You don't like women in your metal? Like,
Yeah. And I'm not hating on Ginger before someone says something in the
yeah.
comments. I don't hate Ginger, but
No,
I
no.
mean,
And I'm not a fan of ginger, but like it's not because it's not it has nothing to do with because a woman fronts it. That's not what it
right,
is. I'm just not into that
right,
style.
right.
Yeah.
I love the band Mythic from the
Yeah,
'90s.
totally. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
great.
Now that's a great example of an early death metal band fronted by a woman.
Yeah.
I think they only put out the EP. I don't think they
Yeah.
ever released an LP, did they? I don't think they did.
No, I don't think so. But I'll say it too. Like in my band, we just have me on guitar and vocals. We have the drummer, and then I have kind of two drummers between Charlie Corin and Dave. I just want to say their names, so if they see this, they're not like, "Oh, you didn't mention my name." Um, and then Chuck Sherwood from Incantation is the bass player. So
Sick.
yeah, that's pretty cool. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because I'm saying we need another guitar player right now, and I
Mm.
wouldn't care if we had a woman in our band, dude. That's fine. It doesn't matter.
As long as they can play, man.
That's all it's about, dude. And there's plenty of
Yeah.
chicks that play guitar better than a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
So yeah, the I think the whole gender war thing is so I'm so over it, dude. There's so many people I talk to that I hate women, and then there's women that I hate men. It's like both of you shut the fuck up. Like, god damn. Like, who cares? Just be a person, man. Get
Yeah.
over it.
I'm not gonna put any qualifiers on my when I start my search for my band. I'm gonna be. I think probably next month. My plan is
Hmm.
to do another Zoom with J Dog, and
Hmm.
my plan is to launch a search for musicians. Obviously, I can't play a guitar, so I would need
Hmm.
help putting some music together. But yeah, I wouldn't put any qualifier. I don't care who it
Are
is,
you?
as long as yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What?
It don't matter as long as you make good metal, right?
Yeah, yeah. And I mean,
Anything else is just, I guess you
yeah,
could call it poser shit, dude. If you care about the other
yeah.
stuff, it's
I just
like,
need riffs.
yeah.
My pipe dream idea. I would love for it to be a guitarist who just has some leftover riffs hanging around. I'm not going to be too picky. That doesn't have to be.
Mhm.
They don't have to be good riffs. I just need
Yeah.
something to scream over, basically.
Yeah. Have you
But
been working on that, like the vocals and stuff?
well, right now I'm uh, I'm planning on getting a real microphone. The microphone I'm using right now is just not good for singing at all.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get a real one probably next month,
Yeah,
and
dude, go for it. That's awesome.
yeah, eventually my plan is to get some music together and then cut vocals over it. My idea is I want to do kind of a melodic black metal band,
Oh, yeah,
but
that would be sick, dude.
yeah, but we'll see. I don't know. I'd love to have
Yeah.
something out next year, 2027, but
Yeah.
that's it's going to
I
take
mean, you
some
never
doing.
know. I might have something in the bank. I don't know. Contribute.
Yeah, yeah, we could do a split. We'll do a
Yeah,
split.
that'd be cool. Yeah, for
Dishumane
sure.
and Diabolical. Have you heard the name for my band? I had
No,
a
I
name
haven't.
picked out. Okay,
I wasn't
so
even
this
aware
will.
you were doing that.
Yeah, yeah. It's I don't. It doesn't have a Metal Archives page yet. I'm waiting until there's something a little concrete, but this will be a good name test. See if it passes the name test. Diabolical retard.
Dude, I fucking love that. That's fucking great. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'm just
that's awesome, dude.
yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
go see the diabolical retards. You want to join us?
yeah. And since I mentioned it in another video, I think the name is starting to pick up steam, and it doesn't even exist yet, really. But
I mean, that's
it's
almost a
working.
genius name because like you won't forget it. It's like
That's the
I'm not
thing.
gonna
Yeah,
forget that diabolical
yeah,
retard. Like,
exactly.
dude,
Yeah,
that's fucking
totally.
great.
Yeah, and see, you can actually. My idea is that for certain merch, I'm gonna have merch that you can wear to a church if you wanted to, and it's just gonna say DR. You can just
Oh
say, "Oh
yeah,
yeah, I listened to a band called Doctor." That's so
dude.
that.
You know that mutilation? You know that Mutilation album cover where he's like sitting in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Dude, what if you put corpse paint on and did that type of shit? That'd be fucking killer.
Yeah, yeah. I
It
would
would be
have to have
unique
someone.
too.
Yeah, I would have to have someone who knew what they were doing to put my corpse paint on for me. I
Yeah,
don't-
and you'd also need to have someone like edit the photo to make it look cool. But
right.
that'd be sick, dude. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to doing corpse paint.
Yeah, you
Um,
could even do the blasphemy thing where you just have the black, you don't need the white.
right. Yeah, I could just I could just like throw my head into a sack of flour and
Dude,
yeah,
that would make it even better though. It's like
yeah.
God. Yeah, it would be really one of a kind.
I haven't decided if I want to use like a stage name yet. I think I'm just gonna go as Dom. I don't know if I'm. I don't know what
Dude,
to do there.
you could just use the band name. You could just like you could just go up and be like, I am the diabolical retard. I'm
Dude,
gonna kill all of you.
I just had I could do I could just be Dom retard
Dude, you
like
could have
Rob Zombie.
every band member just take their
Yes,
first name and be retard after.
yes, dude, that's it. That's the idea right there. Sweet.
Yeah, stick with it.
That's sick.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
Dom
man.
retard, Jimmy retard, Tom retard.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone who joins the band will officially have their name changed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh God, dude.
that's a good one.
I would be so into that. That's what metal needs, man, is like stuff like that. Like keep it
Yeah,
fresh and fun.
I like I do like band names that are not just offensive on purpose, but a band name
Yeah.
like Goat Whore, and I love Goat Whore. I'm a big
Hmm.
fan of theirs. But I mean that's a name that you'll never forget. You know, it's easy to
Yeah.
spell, you know, all
I
that
think
stuff.
that's I think that's why diabolical retard is good too, because it's like it's funny, but it also it'll piss a lot of people off too,
Oh
you know.
yeah. Yeah.
And that's the good
I'm
thing
ready
about it.
for it.
It's
I'm
kind of
ready
in that
for
anal cunt territory.
yeah, it's not as extreme as that, but yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but it's good. It's good. I like
Yeah.
that.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
and then you can call all your band members retards. Like, come on, retards, we gotta go play. Like,
Yeah, maybe I could call the fans like the Tards or something.
yeah, you already yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Thank you
Oh
for
man.
supporting me, you retards.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
Man. Well,
that's awesome.
I do want to I'll interview you again once the music comes out and there's something
For sure. Yeah.
actual tangible to look at and
Yeah, and I'll
uh,
send you a copy of the release and stuff. So,
yeah, I'm stoked to hear it. I'm because I dug
yeah.
what was the you released something you posted something on your account under a different name.
Yeah, so a couple like 2022 I had a project called Sadistic Malevolence, which was very much
That's yeah.
inspired it was very much inspired by Destroyer 666. So since then,
Mhm.
band name changed and we've been more into like just brain smashing death metal now.
Right on.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd love to do another interview with you where we talk more about the band's story and stuff for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Plus, hopefully by then I would have heard it and I can vouch
Yeah.
for it. You know.
Yeah, definitely. And the story of how the band came to be is a story that it spans over like many years, and I'm not just saying it, it's a very unique story. I've never heard of a band story that came together quite like this.
You, I know you talked a little bit about it. You did an interview with Justin,
Justin.
Buff Metal Justin.
Yeah.
I don't know. You already told that? Did you tell the whole story or just pieces of it?
I told most of it. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well, we can reframe.
yeah, no, it's part of the thing is like I'm happy
Right.
to retell everything, you know, because there's a lot of people that'll watch your channel that won't watch his and vice versa. So it's great.
Yeah.
It's great to talk to everybody and, you know, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta go take a piss.
Yeah, yeah,
But
no problem,
I'm
man.
gonna go ahead and end it here. I think we've been going for about an hour. I think that's a decent
It's
time. Um,
That's great, man. Yeah, and
yeah.
I'm really thanks for inviting me on your channel, dude. It was awesome to
Yeah.
finally talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah. I will. What I'll do is I'll send you on Instagram, and
Mhm.
I
Or
I've almost
Instagirl. Yeah.
forgotten. Oh man, I've almost forgotten to check my Instagram. You're literally the only person I think I'm following like maybe three people on Instagram. But what I'll do is I'll after this I'll send you. I just found out how to do a collaboration on YouTube. Apparently, once the video is uploaded, then I can send you something to click, and then it will
Oh,
actually
okay.
tie our accounts together for that video.
All right,
So
man. That sounds
yeah,
good. Well, that should get a
yeah,
lot of traction with the two accounts then.
you would think. Yeah, I'll probably have the video
Yeah.
up. Let's see, what is today? 4 maybe 4 or 5 days. I'll have it up.
All right,
Um,
that's cool,
yeah.
man.
All right, cool. Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
no problem,
Oh, you're.
dude. Happy to do it.
And what's your name, dude? I don't even. Is your name? Is it James?
Yeah, it's James. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I know. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna end it, but that was cool. And listen, don't like or subscribe, whatever you do. And see you in the next one. Later, dude.
Yeah. Later.
Keep it metal.